Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna go over an example problem when we are using the electromagnetic wave relationship formula, which is basically C equals lambda times nu, where c is the speed of light, lambda is the wavelength, and nu is the frequency. Now, my nu is a little bit weird, so let me just erase that and rewrite it. So it looks a little bit more like an italicized V, okay? So lambda times nu is c, or speed of light. The relationship between lambda and nu, or wavelength, and frequency is inversely related. So as one increases, the other one will decrease, and that's a good way to double check your work if you ever need to. But this question in particular says, what is the wavelength of a microwave that has a frequency of 3.44 times 10 to the ninth power hertz? Now, let's start off with our known values. Okay, so we're using this formula right here. Our known values is basically 3.44 times 10 to the 9 hertz, and it says frequency. So right here, frequency equals 3.44 times 10 to the 9 hertz. Okay. And then another known value that we have is c, or speed of light. So c is a constant, and c is known as 3.00 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. Okay? That is a number that you should know. We are trying to find the wavelength, or lambda. So we have to rearrange this formula right here in order to isolate lambda to make it easier to solve for it. And in order for us to do that, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to do this. C equals lambda nu, right? And I'm going to isolate it by dividing nu on both sides. So I'm going to rewrite it so it's lambda equals C divided by V. And that's how I will find my answer. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit. So now I've rearranged my equation so that I can solve for the wavelength, and I'm just going to substitute numbers here. So lambda will equal 3.00 times 10 to the 8th meters per second divided by my given for frequency, which is going to be 3.44 times 10 to the 9th hertz. Okay. And hertz, I'm actually going to rewrite it because hertz is also, I'm going to write it down here, also equals s to negative 1 power, or 1 over s. Okay. So I'm going to write it down here. Erasing. And I'm going to write down s to negative 1, which means this one and this one cancel out, leaving me with just meters, which is correct. The units for lambda are meters, nanometers, and centimeters. Okay. So again, I have here 3.00 times 10 to the 8th power divided by 3.44 times 10 to the 9th power. The units for second have canceled out, leaving me with only meters, which if I double check my work, then it seems to be correct, because that should be the only unit left when we're talking about frequency and wavelength. And here we go. Wavelength equals one. Let me calculate this. So it will equal, and I'm going to round up here, 8.72 times 10 to the negative second meters. And that is my answer. So great. So my answer is correctly expressed in a unit of wavelength, which is meter. And I have 3 sig figs in both of my given numbers, 3.44, 3.00. So my answer will stay with 3 sig figs as well. So it's 8.72. If you don't remember your significant figures, I would recommend you go back and go over your rules of sig figs in your notes or in previous videos or in somebody else's videos. Um, so I hope this helped you know how to like manipulate the wave relationship formula in order to find wavelength here. But you can rearrange it so you can find frequency or speed of light. Okay, so uh, let me write down here in this little corner right here. So you have C equals lambda V. If you wanted to just find um, lambda or wavelength, you can just rewrite the formula to be lambda equals C divided by V. And if you just wanted to find frequency, which is denoted by nu, you can actually do C divided by lambda right here. And so these are 3 different ways that you can use this in order to solve for another variable inside the formula. You will have a couple of problems that I will give you in a little bit. So practice makes perfect, especially with math. Thank you.